Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Well, I am back with another Love Notes project, and this one is a very easy one. It can be embellished as much as you want it to be, or it can be a very simple one, but we will be using a foiling technique, and I will show that to you in just a minute, but I want to go ahead and show you the cards because they're all the same. So what these are, I created these cute little cards by running a strip of deco foil across the front, and then I made some flowers out of the hearts, and then I put a little heart in the corner with some rhinestones. So that's why I'm saying you can decorate this as much as you want, or you can leave it pretty plain, and I'll show you that as we make a card or two. And then what I did to just complete the set that I'm making, I decided that I would make coordinating envelopes. So what I did is I used plain white paper and made envelopes, but to tie them back to the cards, I ran the strip of deco foil and then I put a heart on the front. So it's a pretty simple project. We will make the cards, and we will also make this cute little holder that goes with it. It's a very, very easy holder to make. So let me put these away, and we'll get started on this project. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're actually going to do the cards. And the way that I do these, you don't need a laminator for this project. We are going to use some deco foil, which is this, and it's the foil that I prefer to use because I think it just works better than some of the other foils that I've tried. And we are going to need some tape, and this is 1/8 of an inch in tape. So all I'm doing is taking the tape and putting it down on my paper and just stretching it across. And then I'll trim it. And let's just go ahead and do the other because we are going to construct two cards together. So let's put it down. Let's stretch it across. And then we'll trim. So what I'm going to do is lift up the tape, and in order to lay my foil down, I'll just take this sheet that I've been working with, and I'm just going to place it down on top of that tape and run my fingers along the actual tape itself to get that foil stuck down to it. And you can probably see right here where the indentation is of where I've been pressing. So where there's tape, there should be foil, and there we have foil. So at this point, what I'll do is I will place a dot of glue there, and then I'm going to place a heart on that dot of glue. So I'm going to pick up a heart and just place it right there. And at this point, you can actually leave this part of the card alone and consider it decorated, because it, like I said, it all depends on how much embellishing you want to do with the card. What I'm going to do is just something very simple. I'm just going to draw just a very simple line, and then I'm going to put some glue, spread some glue out up here. And then I'll use my pick to pick up my hearts and lay them down. And just add some additional decoration. But you don't have to do this. You can just let it be as it was before. Sometimes I just like to add a little bit more just to kind of make it pop. So at this point, what I'm going to do is just add some glue for rhinestones. And all I'll do is go into my rhinestone case, pick up some mini rhinestones, and place them on the spots where I've put glue. And now we've got a very cute card. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and simply run some glue along the back so that I can mount it to this decorative paper. And now we've got a very cute card. So we'll do another one. And it was very quick. Even with the additional embellishment, it was very quick. So I'm pulling off that strip. I'm going to take my deco foil and just place it down and run my fingers along just to make sure that the foil is sticking to the tape. And then I'll pull it up. Now what I'll do is go ahead and place my heart right there. And then I am going to go ahead and put my other decorative pieces down. Oops, sorry about that. And I need to add just a little bit of glue in certain spots. And I'll go ahead and add some more glue up here because I need to put those hearts down first. And now I will pick up my rhinestones and put them down. One is going to go there, one there, one there, and then some glue for my final one. And then I'll take this, glue it, and then stick it to my card backing. So the white cardstock measures 4 by 5. The backer, the decorative piece, the matte, measures 4.5 by 5.5. And I will put all of these measurements in the description box. Okay, so now we've got two really cute little Valentine's cards that we can write on. And I use deco foil, but if you don't have foil or you don't want to use foil, you can use ribbon, you can use red cardstock, just cut a thin strip, run it across. Use a thin ribbon, run it across. You don't necessarily have to have deco foil to be able to do this project. And this is a Valentine's themed project that I'm doing here. But for those of you who don't really do a lot of Valentine's crafting or celebrating, this is interchangeable for all other occasions or any old reason. You can make these into just because type cards. They don't necessarily have to be for Valentine's Day, but that is what I'm making in this project. So there are plenty of other ways for you to be able to use this, and there are plenty of other ways to get this look without using any type of foiling technique. So I hope that helps some of you guys that might not have access to the foil or might not even want to use foil. So we've made the cards. Now let's do the envelopes. And I've done 2 envelopes and 2 cards already. So I've already punched out the envelopes using my punch board. And basically all you're doing is finding on your punch board the paper size for a 4.5 by 5.5 inch card, and then you score and punch. So we're just going to construct this one, and then we'll decorate the envelope. Okay, so we've got our 2 envelopes. Let's go ahead and put down our tape so that we can just give these the same cute look that we have on our cards. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so let's peel up this tape. Go back to our foil, and I'll just lay it down here. Pull it up. We've got our decoration. And then let's do the same thing with this one. And there, we've got 2 foiled envelopes. So now what I want to do is go ahead and place a heart on the outside of each one, just to kind of tie them into the cards that we made. Okay, so now we have 2 cards and 2 envelopes, and I've already made 2 and 2 cards. So we now have a full set. We've got 4 cards and then 4 matching envelopes, and I just think they're so pretty. They're just very simple but very sweet. And I'll set those over here because now we're going to make the actual holder for these. So this one is a very simple holder. The paper for this box measures 6 by 11. And we'll need to do some scoring on it. So I'm getting my scoreboard. And on the 11-inch side, we are going to score at 1/2, at 3.5, at 4, and then at 10 1/4. So let's go ahead and fold and burnish our score lines. And then the mark we made here at the 1/2 inch point, we're going to fold it backwards and glue it down. And we will glue this down, but not just yet. Okay, so now we're going to have something that looks like this. And what I did, because I wanted to sort of reinforce the inside, is I'm going to add an additional piece here. And I think I'll use the stripes, even though they're playing with my eyes. And this piece measures 5 7/8 by 6. So all I'm going to do is add some glue to it. And this is just helping to firm up the back of this little holder here. And I will bring it all the way down to where I have this fold mark here. And I'll place it down. And now I can come in and glue this down. And just run across that with my bone folder. And smooth this down. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, and for the size of this box, we're going to do a little accordion fold. So we need 2 pieces that measure 2 by 3. And on the 2-inch side, we're going to score at 1/2, 1, and 1.5 on both pieces. And then we're going to do accordion folding the same way that we do when we do rosettes. And then we're just going to place them in the sides. So I am going to place my glue. And just try to make sure I've got this over on the edge, that everything is flush with that side there. And then I'll come in with my bone folder and just kind of smooth it out. And then I'll come over and I'll do the other side. So I am going to put this down and then I'll pick it up to see how it looks. And then let me just smooth that down a little bit. Okay, so now what we can do is we can come in and put glue on both of these. And then bring this up. And stick this project together. Then I'm going to come back in with my bone folder and just make sure that it's nice and stuck. And if you need to add more glue, go ahead and do it. There. So now we've got this done. So let's put our cards in. It really was as simple as that on the holder. Not very much to it. Let's fit these cards and the envelopes in here. We've got this really cute holder. And let's do some decorating on it. It won't take very much. And I think that I'll use this sheet here. And I am going to just do something very simple, I think. I think what I'll do is I'll pull this love here. And let me pick it up so I can get this centered. Going to put a little bit of glue here and here so that I can place some hearts. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue down here in the corner. And I'll place some more hearts. And then I can just add a little bit of glue here in the middle. And then I'll place just one rhinestone. And there we have it. We've got two really cute and really fun little love note sets. They're very simple to make. You can dress them up as much as you want or leave them just plain with a piece of either ribbon, deco foil, cardstock, just running across the front, put a heart on it, and boom, you've got a really cute Valentine's love note to hand out. Let's make some coordinating envelopes and you've got a lovely set. And if you enjoyed this project, please hit the like button. And if you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this project. And if you decide to make it, have fun with it. Y'all have a great day. We'll chat later. Bye.